For the second day in a row, Russia has shown military units being withdrawn from positions near Ukraine. Trainloads of tanks and armoured vehicles could be seen crossing back into Russia from Crimea on Wednesday. Their exercise is complete, says the Russian Defence Ministry. But it has not convinced NATO. Defence ministers began a two-day meeting in Brussels, saying the moves do not amount to a proper de-escalation. Far from it.
We have not so far seen any sign of de-escalation on the ground. NATO is not a threat to Russia, and we remain ready to engage in dialogue and find a diplomatic way forward. But while we continue to work for the best, we must also be prepared for the worst.
To that end, NATO is now considering additional defensive deployments in Europe, including a French-led battle group to be stationed in Romania. The Kremlin accuses NATO of exaggerating fears of conflict, saying it has every right to deploy forces in its own territory in any way it wants.
As for the continuing hysteria, of course I wouldn't say it amuses us, but it profoundly puzzles us. The West feels entitled to dictate how we should behave, whatever we do in our territory. This is a basic lack of education.
The EU has promised new sanctions, but exactly how tough they will be and when they should be triggered is proving hard to agree. But the bloc has been united in warning Russia against trying to veto Ukraine's future choices.
The idea that the Kremlin should decide what Ukrainians can or cannot desire, we simply cannot accept. And the idea of spheres of influence are ghosts of the last century. This crisis is about Ukraine, yes, but it is also about much, much more. It is also about what it means to be a sovereign, independent and free country in the 21st century.
Western intelligence predicted Wednesday might be the day Russia would start its offensive. There is relief that that has not happened. While a window for extended negotiations has opened, all the ingredients for a sudden Russian offensive are still within striking distance of Ukraine's borders. Simon McGregor-Wood, TRT World.